Hello, my name is Steven. This is Wilson. Wilson's a little shy with the camera, so we're going to let him go sit down. Go ahead, buddy. Wanted to tell you a little bit about my hobbies. I build custom fishing rods on my downtime. I call my business Tricky Fish Customs. These are a couple rods that I've built for myself. This one being one of my favorites. It's my shark rod. And I also enjoy collecting fishing lures. I collect old fishing lures that were made in Florida back in the 20s and 30s. This is my collection right here. So what's a fishing application without a little bit of fishing? So we're going to go off into the woods over here and we're going to try a little fishing, see if we can't pull a big bass out of one of my little secret fishing holes. This is why I'm going to be the next top hooker. I can adapt. I can catch any type of fish in any situation. You give me a challenge, I'll rise to the challenge. I'm going to come out here and I'm going to show you how to catch some bass in this little pond right here. Most people wouldn't fish it. It's too overgrown, too much going on. You find a way, you make it happen, and that's what I'm all about. We're going to make it happen today. So one of my fond memories of fishing, probably one of the first ones that I can remember, Christmas of, oh gosh, I don't remember where I was going with that. Christmas of '84, I got a Mickey Mouse fishing rod, and it was one of those fishing rods that you only get to fish in the bathtub. So I remember going into the garage and putting some real fishing line on it, getting it ready for the next fishing trip that I'd be able to go with my dad. Got it all set up without anybody knowing. Got it set up, and the next Saturday came along and my dad was ready to do some fishing, and I went in the garage and got my Mickey Mouse fishing rod out. We took it over to the bridge. So we went out to the bridge that day and I got the bait that I wanted, and I'm not sure that anybody thought I'd really catch a fish on this little plastic Mickey Mouse fishing rod. But I put a little piece of dead squid on there and sent it down and just sat on the bucket next to my dad like I usually would whenever he'd take me fishing. And I ended up catching one of the biggest triggerfish that I could remember that day on the bridge. And of course that Mickey Mouse fishing rod wouldn't handle that type of fish, so my dad had to come over and pull it in by hand. And I think that's when I really realized that this is what I love to do. That's where the passion started. And from that point on, I think every fishing trip that he would plan, I would definitely want to be there. School or no school, if he was going fishing, I wanted to go with him. Some of the skills that I will bring to the competitions is that, first of all, I'm able to adapt. I've fished just about every major body of water from Texas to Florida, freshwater, saltwater, brackish. I've fished the canals and the rivers, the ocean, Atlantic Ocean, and the Gulf of Mexico. I've done trolling, I've done bottom fishing, spear fishing. I can throw a spinning rod, conventional bait caster. I can throw a cast net, I can run a seine net, trot lines, just about anything out there. So if you call it fishing, I'm willing to do it, I'm willing to give it a try. And there's no doubt in my mind that I could be the next top hooker because I can do it all. I'm willing to adapt and I can just catch some fish. Want me to say something or? The bloopers of. I can adapt. If you show me a fish, I'll find a way to catch it. So I've been fishing every coast. No, I haven't. is that I'm